Hey, what up guys, it's your boy St.Lucid again, bringing you another classical video on lucid dreaming. Alright, today I'm going to be speaking about dry spells. Alright, what is a dry spell? A dry spell is a time that your lucid dreams stop. Alright, just say you normally have lucid dreams every once or twice per week, and a week goes by without you having it, or say you have 3 lucid dreams in a week and you stop having them. So that's what a dry spell is. Sometimes it can go on for like a week, 2 months, 3 months, a year, and that is absolutely crazy. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have a lucid dream for like a year. Oh my god, ha, kill me now. Anyway, okay, so what are the causes of dry spells? Alright, so we're gonna go straight into it. Number 1. Okay. Number 1 cause of dry spells would normally be the lack of effort. Okay, just say you've been doing lucid dreaming now for like say a year, or maybe a month. Hey, some people get bored in a month, right? So then the first time you started doing it, you started having a lot of lucid dreams, spontaneous lucid dreams, and it's just been so awesome, right? And then a month later, it started to, you know, slow down. Now you're not having as many, and then a month later, it just completely stops. Why? It's because of the lack of effort. Sometimes you won't be doing your reality checks the way you normally used to do it. I know when I started off lucid dreaming, I used to kill on the reality checks. I used to do reality checks every 15 minutes, yo, just murdering, just to get that habit in, you know. So probably you start to lack in your reality checks, and sometimes you could be doing the reality check but haphazardly. So just say you're doing you're checking your hand, you just go and it's done. You don't really ask yourself, am I dreaming? Look around and make sure you're not, and then look again at your hand. You don't do that anymore. Now you just like, am I dreaming? Yeah, I'm not. So that's another reason why you could go through a dry spell. Another thing is observing your surrounding. Alright, observing your surrounding, you could easily have a dry spell because you stop looking for the imperfections. Alright, you stop looking for the weirdness in your surrounding. So now you're just cool wherever you are at a particular time that you are in, and you stop questioning, questioning, where am I, what is this, who am I with, what's going on around me, and that's another thing. So basically reality checks. Alright, basically just reality checks. So you lack in the effort that you used to put in your reality checks when you first began lucid dreaming. So reality checks. Alright, so the second thing that could be, okay, number 2 would be a change in your sleep pattern. Okay, so we normally know that you sleep at a certain time and wake up at a certain time, and that makes your REM cycles more easily calculated. So now you know when you're having your REM cycles, and when you do your way back to bed, it's much more easier to go into a lucid dream, okay? But say you change that. Say now you wake up earlier than usual. So that could also kill your lucid dreams, because it normally, say you sleep at 10 and wake up at 7, alright? So normally your lucid dreams would be around the 6 to 7 mark, alright? Because that's when your REM cycle is the most, basically. And now you're waking up at 6 instead of 7. So now your brain is basically programmed to wake up at 7, and your alarm goes off at 6 and you wake up. So now what's happening is the part or the area that you're normally supposed to be lucid dreaming at and be more aware in your dreams is cut. So basically, no lucid dreams. Alright, so changing your sleep pattern can be a big no-no when it comes to lucid dreaming, but if you're changing your sleep pattern to basically program yourself to have lucid dreams, like now you're no more like sleeping randomly and waking up randomly, so you change that sleep pattern to program yourself to sleep at a certain time and wake up at a certain time, then that's cool, because that'll take like a week to program, and then after that you can easily start the techniques and go into having awesome lucid dreams and more calculated lucid dreams. Alright, so that is number 2. Let's go into number 3. This one goes to Tasha W. Yes, you. Alright, this is one of the most craziest ones because it's like probably about 80% of why your lucid dreams could stop, but also an 80% why you could have lucid dreams. Okay, this is called technique monkeys. Technique monkeys. Yes, coined by saints. Technique monkeys. Jumping from one technique to the next technique to the next technique. Tasha W, that one is you. You just sent me a comment on one of the videos I have, which is you were technique hopping. That's what you call it. Anyway, so you're a technique monkey. Stop it. Alright? Stay on one technique for a month. Alright? At least 2 weeks on one technique and give it your all. Alright? This also could be the lack of effort, because sometimes you're doing a technique and you're not giving it your all and you're not putting your whole intention into it. So technique monkey or technique hopping is off the table. Alright? Stay with a technique for at least 2 weeks to a month. Alright? Give it that, and that's why sometimes you go into a dry spell. It's because your brain cannot be programmed into doing a technique. See, your brain needs to be programmed. Sometimes just doing a technique the first time, bang, you have a lucid dream. But sometimes you have to work on that technique in order for it to be successful. Alright? So, you need to program your brain that I wake up at a certain time, I sleep at a certain time, I wake back to bed at a certain time, and I do this technique. And you need to become lucid, brain. Come on now, brain, get lucid, brain. Brain, it's time you get lucid. And then what happens is, your brain sees that over and over intention, and it's like, oh my word, I should be lucid at a certain time. And it becomes lucid. Okay, so, technique monkeys, stop right there and stop being a technique monkey. But say you have been doing lucid dreaming for a while now, and you've been doing one technique, say the mild technique, and you're becoming lucid all the time, and then you go into a dry spell, which is your lucid dreaming stops when doing the certain technique. Then it's okay to jump from that technique to another technique and mix it up a bit, because your brain is programmed and becomes immune to that certain technique, and now it stops having lucid dreams. That's what I do. I could do one technique for 1 week and then do another technique for the next week, and then go back to the first technique that I've been doing for the 1 week. You know, that's how it is. And sometimes I can mix it up and do a wild and a mild together on one night. Awesome. That's what could create more lucidity and have you more lucid in your dreams and give you more lucid and basically break the dry spell. Okay? But it also could be a cause of the dry spell. Alright, anyway. Alright, number 4. Okay. Number 4 would be you stop writing in your dream journal. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You know it. You lazy. You don't want to write anymore. I know it. Hey, waking up in the middle of the night after a dream and you don't want to write it down. I know the feeling. Yeah, it's like so much effort to go and write keywords in my dream journal. Hey, it is so much effort. Yes, you start writing in your dream journal. This will bring back your lucidity, bring back your dream recall, and break the dry spell. That's one of the freaking keys, yo. I tell you, when you stop writing in your dream journal, stop drawing stick figures and things about the dream in your dream journal, what happens is dream recall goes all the way down and lucidity goes all the way down, and dry spell comes all the way up. Okay, so that's what happens. Stop it, guys. Please get back to writing your dream journal. I always recommend writing in your dream journal. It's a big help, especially when you see that you stop having dreams. Crazy, right? Like someone could stop having dreams after having like 4 or 5 dreams per night. You see that, oh my word, my dreams are cutting down and now I'm having snippets again. That's a big sign of you are not writing in your dream journal. Okay, anyway, that is number 4. That is most of the causes of having a dry spell. That's easy, right? Awesome, cool. Alright, now I'm gonna go into how to get the lucidity back up. Oh yeah. Anyway, I guess I'm just a bit crazy today. Okay, let's get the lucidity back up.
Niggas always asking me the key. Till you own your own, you can't be free. Till you own your own, you can't be.
We're going into step 1 of breaking the dry spells. Okay, step 1 would be read about lucid dreaming. Watch videos on lucid dreaming. Basically anything, any material on lucid dreaming to get your brain back into the lucid dreaming game, to just motivate you on lucid dreaming. That's what you want to be doing. When I'm in a dry spell and I feel like, hey, I need to get back, I normally dive into reading books, whether it's PDFs on my PC or laptop, whether it's soft paperback or whatever. I'm just reading. I just want to get the brain, and when the brain is focused on lucid dreaming during the day and focused on lucid dreaming before going to bed and focused on lucid dreaming in a wake back to bed situation, basically what you're trying to do is just have day residue into your dreams and it'll just overflow and you'll have a lucid dream. So basically that is it, and that's possibly a technique as well. Okay, then number 2 would be try a new technique. Okay, try something new. Do a new technique for like 2 weeks or so and just put all your mind and effort and determination into mastering that technique, and if it works, you probably have some lucid dreams with that technique. But if not, you could go back after doing that one technique for like 2 weeks. You can go back to the technique that used to work or do a new technique. Either way, you will be successful in having lucid dreams. Alright, because when your brain is thinking about it a lot, so easily you'll have a lucid dream. Anyway, number 3. It would be talk to people about lucid dreaming. I know sometimes when you speak to people, it feels like there's a crayfish on your face and you're like, hey guys, do you have lucid dreams? And they're like, oh, what the F is that? Like, speak to me about lucid dreaming. Send me a voice note on your lucid dream. Let me reply to you. Alright, just speak to someone about lucid dreaming, whether it's via your social media, whether it's at school, at college, at work, whatever. Even if it's someone who doesn't even know about lucid dreaming, just speak to them and, rev them up, basically. Motivate them into getting into lucid dreaming. The more you do that, the more you'll break your own dry spell by just motivating them, in turn motivating yourself. So speak to someone about lucid dreaming, speak to your friends about their lucid dream experiences, tell them yours. Just basically just interact about lucid dreaming. Just go to freaking town about it. Just go crazy about it. Just get your mind back into the lucid dreaming a mindset, whether it's at school, at work, at home, and anywhere. The more you talk about it, the more it's surrounding your basically your attention, the more it'll happen in your dreams. Alright, anyway, the next one would be read your dream journal. Number 4 would be read your dream journal. Alright, read your dream journal. I can hear my alarm. I can basically hear my alarm in my bag telling me that I am supposed to do a reality check. So I'm going to grab my alarm in my bag, hopefully. Absolutely. How weird is that? My freaking phone is underneath me. Wow, that's weird. Am I dreaming? Okay, so number 4 would be reading your past dreams. Even if it's a non-lucid dream, read all your past dreams, try to visualize the dreams, try to get back into those emotions that were in the dreams, and also reading your lucid dreams, trying to motivate that. You can even read your past dreams and the ones that are non-lucid and see yourself becoming lucid in those past dreams, and that will just motivate you to become lucid in dreams in general, which is awesome, and that's what you want to have. Okay, so that'll be number 4. Number 5 would be the last resort. Alright, number 5 will be the last resort. You want to only do this when things are absolutely terrible. And I think if you're at a point where things are absolutely terrible and you're thinking about lucid dreaming so much so that you're even getting like depressed about it, like damn, I'm not having a lucid dream, you should start having a lucid dream just by that. And okay, I'm just gonna go away from number 5 because I just realized something as saying a couple of lines now, which is depression and frustration and all of those freaking negative emotions connected with lucid dreams can cut lucid dreams all by its own, all by itself. Okay, so if you're depressed because you're not having a lucid dream and you're pissed off because you're not having a lucid dream, that itself can cut down lucid dreaming and put you in a dry spell. You need to get happy again, you need to get excited again, you need to be motivated again, and that's where videos come in, that's where reading comes in, that's where hearing other people's experiences come in. So you need that. Okay, alright, so now my number 5 becomes my number 6. Okay, my number 6 would be supplements. Last resort, supplements. Tasha W says, what do you think about melatonin? Melatonin is created from serotonin. Serotonin is created in sunlight. Alright, the more sunlight you get, the more it's converted into melatonin when you go to bed and switch off the light. Melatonin is an aid of sleep. Alright, so now just say you're taking a supplement. Okay, what I would recommend is a 3 mg dose of melatonin before going to sleep. Alright, so just say you're going to bed, you take supplement, melatonin, go to bed. You go to bed, what melatonin does is suppress the REM cycles, alright? So it'll suppress the REM cycles for about 4 hours, 5 hours, it'll suppress the REM cycles. And what will happen is you'll just have deep sleep, alright? And then when you wake up, or when it starts to fade off, just say you didn't wake up or wake back to bed and you're just sleeping through it. When it fades off, what will happen is you have a vivid REM cycle because it suppressed all the other REM cycles. So what you're doing is you carry all that to the last one, which will become a vivid REM cycle, and you have vivid dreams or vivid lucid dreams or prolonged lucid dreams. Now, melatonin is a tricky one because sometimes it's in your system and you start to be lethargic and lazy and sleepy, and you can't really do your techniques properly, and you don't become lucid at all. That's one of the downfalls on melatonin. So it all depends on the dosage. So if 3 doesn't work for you, go to 2 and go to 1 and just try to cut it down and see how the effect works with you. But I would say this is the last resort. If you just stay up, stand in the sun for a couple of minutes during the day and make sure all the lights are off when you're going to bed, not on your phone, not on your laptop and all of that, what will happen is melatonin will be created naturally in the freaking pineal gland, which is the third eye, and it'll have a nice aid of sleep, and which will later on give you probably very lucid and very vivid dreams. Alright, so it can happen naturally. And you can enhance it by having certain things to enhance serotonin or melatonin in your body, and just have these things can be created naturally. So supplements should be last resort. Okay, supplements. All right, I will be going into supplements in future videos, and we're going into detail on every supplement or most of the supplements that I've worked with. I've worked with melatonin, and what can I say? It helps. It does help, but it also makes me feel very tired when I wake back to bed. I'm very sleepy, and you know, and that's what you don't want, because you want the brain to become partially alert to a place of when you go back to bed, it takes a while for your awareness or your lucidity to fade away, and your body sleeps before that happens, and you go into a wild, or you just go into a mild, or you just go into a dream-induced lucid dream. So melatonin, last resort. Other supplements, last resort. I can only say the one natural supplement that is awesome to take on a norm is omegas. Okay, I spoke about that in my video of increasing dream recall. So that's a nice one to be taking. Right, anyway, that is that. Okay, that is that. And last tip I would say is put more effort in your wake back to beds. Put more effort in your techniques. Put more effort in everything you do, alright? So the more effort you put into it, the more you're going to think about it, and the more you think about it, the more it's going to be programmed into your brain, and the more you program it into your brain, the more your lucid dreams come back and dry spells get broken. Well, yeah. Anyway, that's what you want, okay? So, Tasha W, thank you for your comments, and thank you for your question, and just for being awesome. I would love to hear about that wild that you had when you rolled over. That is awesome. It also works for me. I roll over and boom, I have a wild. Stay on my back, and sometimes doesn't work so well, because when I stay on my back, it's not my natural sleeping position, so I gotta stay there and worry about certain things, about itches in my nostrils and stuff, and it's just so crazy. But when you roll on the side, your brain says, okay, he's ready to go to bed, or she's ready to go to bed, and voila, awesome. Go into sleep paralysis quick, go into dreaming quick, and go into lucidity quick if you hold on to your lucidity while going to bed. I've been trying a new thing, which is, this is just a bonus, guys. Bonus, here you go. I've been doing this here. When I go to bed and sleep, as I fall off to sleep, I start to basically spell the word lucid over and over until I fall off to sleep. So I go L-U-C-I-D, 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 over and over and over. Now this takes a bit of mental work, because you gotta keep your brain alert to a point of, what's the spelling of lucid? You know, it starts to fade, and you start to go L-U-D, wait, and then you know that you're falling into that. So this is like a mantra, basically, like a basic affirmation. So the more you do it, and you keep your mind focused on the word lucid, and you also have a background intention of, by spelling this word lucid, I will become lucid in my dreams. Alright? Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being here. I hope all dry spells get broken like curses, and the kiss of true love breaks any curse. Anyway, thank you so much. Do these things and stop doing the other things, and you will be free of the curse of a dry spell. Ha! Magic works. Is your dry spell broken? Is it broken right now? Anyway, powerful lucid dream, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Stay lucid. I will leave you the quote as usual. And the quote goes like this.
I'm dreaming, hey. I'm dreaming, hey. I'm dreaming, hey.